let you know. I'm spread way too thin. Everybody wants to know what's happening. I'm spread way too thin. What's the big rush now?
Dirty Heads have released their new album, Cabin by the Sea, which officially hit stores last Tuesday, June 19th. The album is their follow-up to Any Port in a Storm, which featured the standout track, Lay Me Down. The new effort features special guests Del the Funky Homo Sapien, Kamani Morley, and Rome, as well as Matis Yahoo, with whom the band will launch a co-headline North American tour in July. Jared Watson, a.k.a. Dirty J, talked about how the title Cabin by the Sea came about, and he said it was fitting considering their catalog.
Duddy came up with the guitar part. It was a lullaby for his daughter. I didn't know. He wasn't there at the studio. He had recorded the day before. I'd shown up early. I heard the guitar part. I wanted to put some vocals to it because I heard something when I heard it, and I was going to show it to Duddy and make sure he liked it. If not, I'd throw it away. And he liked what I'd done with it, and it took me away, this little guitar part. And that guitar part evolved into Cabin by the Sea, which is the title track. And so we wrote that before we wrote the rest of the album. And then Cabin by the Sea, we were like, well, that's a cool name. And, there was our EP that was Sails to the Wind, and then we were getting started. And then there was Any Port in a Storm, which was our first actual album. And that was very fitting because the ups and downs. And now we're just in a really good spot. And we've built this Cabin by the Sea that we want you to just take you away and transport you somewhere and hit play and sit back and enjoy it.
He said that their first single, Spread Too Thin, which is currently at number 12 on the FMQB alternative rock charts, was everybody's second or third favorite from the album.
The cool thing with Spread Too Thin is when we did kind of research it, when we did send the CDs out to our friends and other bands that we respect and music people and even, little brothers and sisters and kids at the surf shop and whatever, before it was released, say we would tell them to pick 3 songs. Everybody would always pick 3 songs, and 1 or 2 of them would be different from everybody, but everybody always had Spread Too Thin in their top 3. So we kind of was like, well, if everybody likes Spread Too Thin, but the others are changing, let's go with that, see how it does, and it's been doing really well, and it's a cool song, and it's something I think everybody can relate to about, being spread too thin and kind of being pulled in different directions all at once, and it came out great. I'm proud of it. I'm stoked.
Dirty Heads start their tour with Matis Yahoo on July 8th in Virginia, and Dirty J says the Jewish reggae rapper Wordsmith will join them on stage each night for their collaboration Dance All Night, which appears on Cabin by the Sea. We'll have more on that a little later.
So this is what I'm gonna do. Look at me, I'm gonna tell you so.